And it is okay to take breaks. Sometimes taking breaks does not mean that you have failed. Taking breaks does not mean that things are gonna go bad automatically. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to share some tips with you guys because I know that you guys are also small business owners, some of you who are subscribed to my channel. And before I get started with this video, I just wanted to really express to you guys how grateful I am for your continuous support on my channel and on my business Instagram and everything. Thank you guys so much for being so supportive and, you know, wanting the best for me. I feel like it's truly a blessing, and I am so grateful for all of you guys, everyone who is subscribed, who likes my videos, watches them all the way through, you know, always leaving comments. Like I see a handful of you guys who are always leaving comments and stuff, and I notice you guys on Instagram as well, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am super grateful for you, and I felt like I just had to mention that because I don't really talk about it. Like, I just say it here and there. Sometimes I mention it on the community tab, but I know that a lot of you guys don't always see the post on the community tab. So I did take some notes for this video so that I could be more organized, but the first tip that I have for small business owners is to make sure that you tag or watermark all of your photos, whether you're posting them on Instagram, Facebook, or maybe any social media sites, or even on your website. I would recommend watermarking your photos because you never know who may come across your picture, and maybe one day your picture could even end up going viral and the picture is just going around the internet and no one even knows who the creator of the photo is. And I think it's also just a smart way to protect your brand because, you know, there are a lot of people out there who steal other people's photos for marketing and stuff like that, so you don't get entangled and stuff like that. I think it's just smart to make sure that you watermark your photos from the beginning. Like, I try to watermark every single one of my photos that I post on Instagram, Facebook, and I also try to watermark the ones on my website. And if I forget, I go right back in and I add the watermark to it and upload it, because I feel like there are so many people who steal other people's photos on the internet now, and it's just crazy. You never know who may be selling the same thing as you or trying to sell the same thing as you, and they just see your photo, they like it, and they just use it. So you just want to protect yourself in that way. Also, I just want to mention that necklace and my earrings are from my online store, so if you guys are interested in it, definitely click the link to my store down below because I always have it in the description box. And also, my rings are from my store. Not all of them are released right now though. So the second tip I have is to use a third-party website to get cheaper shipping rates and cheaper postage for your packages. So I personally use Pirate Ship, and they are so much cheaper than just using Shopify. When I was comparing the prices one time, Shopify versus Pirate Ship, I noticed that I saved about like $5 because Pirate Ship charged me like $3 something, and then Shopify wanted to charge me like $8 something for the same product, same box and everything. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stick to Pirate Ship because I noticed that every time I compare the rates are always so much better on Pirate Ship. And I know that there are also other third-party sites that you could use, but Pirate Ship, I heard, is like one of the best. I think I did try using, I think there is another one that I tried before, I forgot the name of it, but they aren't as cheap as Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is so simple and easy to use, and if you have a Shopify store, you could integrate everything and import everything through Pirate Ship. You just have to connect your store in the beginning, and it's super easy. So you don't have to worry about manually putting in all the information from Shopify to Pirate Ship. So I think that definitely has its perks. And a lot of you also didn't know, I know I mentioned it in one of my other videos, I forgot which one, but a lot of you guys didn't know that as a business owner you do have to pay for shipping as well along with customers. So this is definitely a money saving hack, I would say, because a lot of people, they don't realize how much shipping could add up sometimes. And they also don't have any hidden fees or anything like that, and I really do like that, because I noticed that most apps or third-party websites that you use for your store, they always find a way to take a certain percentage. They always find a way to take a certain percentage from you, and that's just extra money spent. So this is the time now where the post office is putting up their prices, especially during the holiday season and everything. So this is the perfect time to hop on to a third-party website to have cheaper shipping rates for your store. So the third thing, I recommend using like a third-party app like Afterpay or QuadPay on your website, because it does help increase your conversion rate. So I personally use QuadPay. I did try applying for Afterpay, but the people, they never even got back to me or anything, and QuadPay was just so much easier to use. The steps were so easy to follow and everything, and I think having that extra option for customers, you know, having that option to use a different payment method while checking out, which they know is secure, also helps them to know they could trust shopping with you. And if you do use Shopify, I know Shopify also has like Google Pay and Apple Pay and stuff like that already, so that's definitely something that you could just use. So the fourth tip that I have is to use the Instagram product tagging feature on your store's page, especially because I personally, when I think about like having a store on Instagram, you gotta think about it as like having your catalog for your store up. So it's kind of easier for customers to shop through your store, and they don't have to worry about exiting Instagram and going to their web browser or anything. They could just look through, they could see the price and the details of the product, so it's so much easier for them. And if people are impulsive shoppers, which most people are nowadays, they are going to just purchase through Instagram, and then you made a sale. And it really does take a while to get everything set up on the Instagram product tagging feature, because you do have to create a Facebook business page, and then you have to use Facebook Business Manager in order to set everything up, and then you do have to wait for Instagram to actually approve you for the shopping features. So it is definitely a little bit of a process, and you definitely do have to be patient with it, but I think it's definitely worth it. And I actually do hear some people saying that they do have some issues with it sometimes, and I personally haven't had any issues using it. The only time I ever had an issue using it was when I had uploaded a new product onto my website, and then I went onto Instagram to post a photo of it to let people know about it, and when I tried to tag the product wasn't popping up, and it was like that for about 1 to 2 days. And usually it's supposed to, when you post a new product onto your website, it should be able to, you know, integrate with Instagram and Facebook within like 15 to 20 minutes. So when I saw that happening, I was like, okay. I think that also having the product tagging feature helps your store to look a lot more cleaner and professional on Instagram. So that's definitely, I definitely would recommend it. But if it's something that you are having trouble with, I wouldn't stress out about it, because I always think about that too. I'm like, what if I start having issues with it like other people? But I'm like, if I do, then it's just something that, you know, you could figure out and you could work around, because you don't need the Instagram shopping feature to actually make sales. So the next tip I have is to really work on building strong relationships with the people who actually support your brand and the people who like actually are interested in your brand. I would say don't focus so much on the numbers that you see on your Instagram account or anything. When you're marketing things the right way to your demographic, they are going to purchase from you, so you don't have to worry about having like 1 million followers in order to get sales. Like, people can make sales with just 100 followers on Instagram. Then the people who sign up for email notifications from your brand, those are people who genuinely care about your brand, and they want to see what you have to offer, what you have coming in new, what discount codes you may be offering. So definitely try to connect with them in that way, and most of the time they will convert into customers after they have gained trust with you and they see what your brand is truly about. Also, the next tip I have is to really make sure that you have a good delivery schedule for your brand, because you don't want to be sitting on your products for so long after people have made purchases already. Think about how you are when you make a purchase online. Well, I know when I make purchases online, I always say, like, literally right after I pay, I'm like, okay, I wish that I could get the product right now. A lot of people, they truly enjoy fast shipping, so I think that's something that you should try to consider if it fits in your schedule. Try to have like a few days out of the week that you are scheduling to drop things off at your post office. And the last tip I have is to just be patient and to really don't pressure yourself too much to the point where you're not really enjoying what you're doing. And I am saying this from experience. When I had my first online store, I pressured myself so much, and I stopped really enjoying what I was doing because I just felt like I was just pressuring myself way too much. And it is okay to take breaks. Sometimes taking breaks does not mean that you have failed. Taking breaks does not mean that things are going to go bad automatically. Even if you are taking a break for just a few hours during the day, or just have a day to yourself, because I know when it comes down to being a business owner, you're constantly thinking about your business. You're always thinking about it, and it's always something that you have to worry about. You know, you always have customer service emails to worry about. You always have packages that you need to pack and stuff like that. And then sometimes you have to worry about like the manufacturers that you're working with and getting the product on time and everything. So that's definitely something that I would recommend. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and really try to enjoy what you're doing. And things really do take time. Don't expect to make sales every single day, because I personally can say I don't even make sales every single day, and when I do make sales, I'm super grateful for them. Yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to mention in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that it was helpful. If it was, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below.